Today's story follows a city on the edge of collapse, a place where anger has been building for years, where justice feels out of reach, and where one moment changes everything. Because this isn't just about a protest, it's about rage, family, and a war that starts in the streets, but quickly spirals out of control. And by the end of this story, there won't be any winners, only consequences. But before we begin, if you enjoy intense, cinematic movie recaps like this one, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next breakdown. Now let's get into the story. The movie begins with a shocking announcement. A young boy named Athena has been killed. The footage spreads quickly. Protests erupt almost immediately. Tension fills the air, because people don't just see this as a tragedy, they see it as injustice. We are then introduced to three brothers, each one reacting to the situation in a different way. Karim, the youngest, angry, explosive, consumed by rage. Abdel, a soldier, disciplined, trying to keep peace, torn between duty and family. And Mokhtar, a criminal, focused on his own survival, using the chaos for profit. Three brothers, three paths, all leading to the same place. Athena, a massive housing complex, and the center of everything. Karim quickly takes control of the growing unrest, leading a group of protesters straight into conflict with the police. The energy is intense, relentless, like a war zone forming in real time. They storm Athena, barricading entrances, arming themselves with anything they can find. Fireworks, Molotovs, debris, turning their home into a fortress. And just like that, the protest becomes something else, a full-scale uprising. Inside Athena, Karim becomes a symbol, a leader, someone the people rally behind. But his leadership is driven by emotion, by pain, by anger that refuses to be contained. Outside, the police begin to surround the complex, preparing for confrontation, because they know this isn't going to end peacefully. Abdel arrives, trying to reason with his brother, trying to de-escalate the situation. He doesn't want bloodshed. He doesn't want this to spiral further. But Karim won't listen. To him, this is justice. This is their only chance to be heard. And giving up now would mean everything Athena's death stood for is forgotten. As night falls, the tension explodes. Clashes begin. Fire lights up the sky. Explosions echo through the buildings. The police push forward. Karim's group pushes back, and Athena becomes a battlefield. Mokhtar, meanwhile, moves through the chaos differently. He's not fighting for justice. He's protecting his own interests, hiding stolen goods, trying to escape before things get worse, because he understands something the others don't. This isn't going to end well, not for anyone. As the conflict intensifies, the lines blur. It's no longer clear who's right or who's wrong, only that violence is feeding more violence, and it's spiraling beyond anyone's control. Abdel continues trying to reach Karim, risking his life to cross between both sides, because to him, this isn't about politics, it's about family. But the deeper he goes into Athena, the clearer it becomes. Karim isn't the same anymore. He's been consumed by the movement, by the responsibility, by the anger of everyone around him. And now, there's no turning back. The fighting grows more brutal. People fall. Fires spread. The entire complex begins to collapse into chaos. And then, the truth starts to surface. The video of Athena's death may not be what everyone believed. Doubt creeps in. Confusion spreads. Because if the foundation of this uprising is wrong, then what has all of this been for? But by now, it doesn't matter. The machine has already been set in motion, and it can't be stopped. In the final moments, everything comes crashing down. The police storm Athena. Explosions rip through the building. People scatter, scream, fight, survive, or don't. Abdel finally reaches Karim. Two brothers, standing in the middle of destruction. And for a brief moment, everything else disappears. No crowd, no war, just family, But even that moment is fragile because the world around them refuses to stop. And in the chaos that follows, tragedy strikes again. A life is lost, another, and another, until all that's left is silence, smoke, and the aftermath of everything that couldn't be undone. In the end, the truth about Adir's death is revealed. It wasn't what it seemed, but by the time that truth comes out, it's too late. The damage is done, lives are gone, and Athena will never be the same. Because this story isn't just about one event, it's about how quickly things can spiral, how anger can consume everything, and how sometimes the truth doesn't come fast enough to stop the consequences. The film ends with that reality, heavy, unresolved, and painfully real. Because in the end, it's not just about who started the fire, it's about what happens when no one can put it out. And that's where the story ends. But before you go, if you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more powerful movie breakdowns just like this one. And let me know in the comments, do you think this could have been stopped? Or was it inevitable? Because here on the channel, some stories don't just entertain, they hit close to home.